In this video, I want to show you something very interesting. I want to show you how you can create real user-generated content ads with AI. And I created a workflow, but before we get into it, I want to show, first of all, that these AI user-generated content do get traffic. And let me just show you. I posted this video on TikTok, and actually I posted 3, but the first 2, because it's a brand new account, didn't get, but the third one got 744 plays, which is not bad at all. I didn't really look at hashtags, etc. But when it comes to e-commerce products, what we want to do is we want to create videos for the products so you can run your ads, right? So to give you some more context, what I'm doing here is I'm simply using this product page URL to actually create the whole thing. Let's just get into the workflow so you can see what I'm doing here. And as you can see exactly in the input, I have the website URL of the homepage and the product is this one again, right? And I'm also serving as an input the campaign objective, whether that is leads, traffic, conversions, etc. It's really important to have it in your input. So I added conversions, right? Then what we do is we click save and add prompts, right? And then the whole process starts. So the first thing we do is analyze the following e-commerce product page and generate a list of important features and benefits of the product. That's step number 1. In a second step, it defines positioning and unique selling point for this product. The third step goes and defines a target audience for this product, right? Then we are actually planning a budget for ad spending. And I'm using O1 as a model. It's really great at calculating everything, and that's what we are doing. So then what we do is create 4 compelling ad copy angles only, not copy ad, just the angles, right? To highlight the positioning, right? And then the USPs of the product is luxury and exclusivity, confidence and empowerment, etc. Now, based on the 4 angles that we created, we will go ahead and do copywriting and basically write the 4 ad copies. Now again, why am I doing 4? It's all about testing different angles, right? So I'm suggesting 4 per audience, right? So then once that you have run your test campaign, you will know the winning copy, and then you can double down on that one, right? So now what we do is actually create 4 video scripts for user-generated content based on each ad copy. As you can see, it speaks in first person, which is something I actually crafted in the prompt for a reason. The reason is then we will go and create an AI influencer based on the brand. Not really an AI influencer, but actually a brand ambassador, right? Or somebody who's actually speaking about this e-commerce product, right? So these steps you might have seen before. What I'm doing here is just looking at the website with GPT Vision to create visual identity, influencer traits, style, and appearance. And then we create the AI persona profile based on these personality traits and style and visual appearance, and obviously also based on the brand tone and messaging, etc. And that's what we do. We get actually a prompt. So it's a woman with wavy light brown hair, etc. Then we create a base prompt plus variations, because then we will create images based on this brand, right? And the brand ambassador. What you might notice here is that I'm clearly saying these have to be some sort of selfies, right? Because then the selfie will be turned into a dynamic video, right? So again, these are the 4 variations. They are all selfies. And then we separate the base prompt plus each variation in the following prompts. So we do that for variation 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we get 4 customized prompts now to then generate images with Flux. So now the only thing that I'm doing customizing here for Flux, once that I choose it as an AI system, is I go for the aspect ratio for the vertical video, right? Because we are creating user-generated content for platforms such as TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram, or Facebook, right? And as you can see, what it does, it creates 4 images. So that's 1, that's 2. This is number 3, and this is number 4. As you can see, already appeals to the brand, which is this one, because as you can see, the clothing is right on top, right? One more thing that we do, actually, we do have the product image URL returned using the product page.extender, which is this one right here, generic product extender, and then it gives you the URL. As you can see here, you can extract everything you need for the product, description, name, etc., but also the main image. Actually, using ChatGPT Mini, do not spend too many credits. because all we need is having it returned. I'll show you. And why we're doing it, because we will need this when we create a video, right? So then at the very end, we do add copy headlines. And again, I'm using O1 as the model to get really good headlines. And these are the ones that we will need for our PPC campaign, right? So again, this will be saved as a template and will be published. When this video is published, you'll find it the link in the description, obviously, as always. And now we have to go and use another tool to finalize these videos, right? So now we go on Heygen. I'll show you what you have to do on Heygen. So just create an account on Heygen and go under avatars, and don't go for video avatar, but choose photo avatar instead, right? I can show you if it's very simple. So upload, just grab the image, right? Nothing really hard here. And it gets uploaded like this one. So now that you have it, what you can do is you click on it and you can say create video, which all you have to do is click this symbol right here, this icon right here, and then go for portrait, right? So now you have to do a couple of things here. First of all, you have this as an avatar because it has been created. You get the product page. It's very simple. Once you have the link that we just opened actually from this, right? While you're here, just click Control C and then come back in here and click Control V. And all you have to do is position it in the right way. Then what we do is we come in here and we get the scripts. So copy and Control V in here, add the script, right? So if you want, you can change the voice. In this case, I'm not doing it. And then we have this. Actually, I have dragged this. I have positioned this right when it mentions the product, right? So what you can do, once that you have this, if you want to make it more dynamic, you can add music. Adjust the volume. So right click volume and put it down to, I don't know, I guess 15. Let's just try.
I just got my hands on the Corral Ladies Cayman boots from the Hayloft Western Wear, and they're absolutely stunning. Made with rare and luxurious Cayman leather, these boots really elevate my style. Every time I wear them, I feel like I'm making a statement. The jade green color is so unique.
So all you have to do then is click submit and name it, add creative one and submit. So it takes a few minutes and then it will be ready. So the first thing you might say is, why have I cropped it? Why isn't it like as it is here? Because Heygen, it's really great at face movement, but the body is pretty static. I have said this in other videos before. The only way to kind of bypass that, let's say, is by actually making it bigger. So what I'm doing here is mainly just focus on the face. You may have seen that here I have different captions. So if you want captions like these, you can maybe use something like Minvo. I'm using Minvo for that one. As you can see, all you have to do is just add these three and click on run, and it gives you everything. Very, very simple. So then all you have to do is just add the rest and do the work on Heygen, right? That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.